Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 16 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, the Tale of Aldwyn. In the last part, we killed the Animancer that was in Lord Raedric's possession, or his Animancer, the Animancer that was working for him. And we can now unlock this door with the key and fulfill the purpose that we came down here to do. This young man's face is badly bruised and his gaunt form is covered in a threadbare shirt. He watches you, shivering with a measure of hope in his eyes. I don't know who you are, but will you help me? Adir looks pained. A noble lord at work. He gazes nervously past you at the open cell door. I don't think I can fight my way out. You must be Gesher. Nedmar sent me to find you. Nedmar? Gesher gives a quiet laugh of disbelief. The priest sent you. I thought he'd leave me here to rot. He wasn't too happy when I left for the keep. I told him that I could do far more with Kosek than as an acolyte. He accused me of joining a band of outlaws. Greco looks down on his feet. I guess we were both wrong. What can you tell me about Nedmar? Nedmar's been a father to me, really. My actual father was a trader, and he died in a bandit raid when I was young. I don't remember him much. I remember the days after, though, stuck here in Gilded Vale, begging for food. Nedmar was a priest of the scattered god back then. He took me in and raised me in the church. I was going to follow in his footsteps, even after he converted, and we turned to the twin god. But I started seeing what was happening to Gilded Vale, what Raedric was doing, and Nedmar. He just kept saying that things would work out, that we had to stand by the Lord of the Keep. Kosek was the only one who seemed to be willing to do anything about it instead of, well, preaching. He smiled sadly. So that's the two fathers I've left behind. I take it you ended up here after assaulting the keep with Kosek and his men? Yes, he looks away. It seemed a good plan. We got in without incident, and I knew the way. We were surprised in the dungeons, and most of us... He shudders. You'll have seen some of them. Fought them. Their bodies, at least. Not their minds anymore, but their souls. The woman down here, Raedric's Animancer, her name is Asira. I've heard her speaking sometimes, talking about a cure. Lord Raedric calls on her often, but she's not curing anyone. She's only turned men and women into monsters. He shudders. I watched her take the others. I was sure I'd be next. Olaf shakes his head. Men and women turn to this evil to cure Hollowborn. Madness. Asira's dead. He breathes in sharply, surprised before sagging with relief. Good. She deserved far worse. Maybe with her gone, the people she's changed can pass on to the next life. I hope so anyway. Brave of you to take her on. Those Animancers. You never know what they're capable of. Anyway, you're free. Make a run for it. Thank you, stranger. I have to get back to the fork, but first find some food and rest. I think, tell Nedmar, tell him I still have the carving of the pale knight he gave me as a boy, and that I hope he is well. Good luck, and may the gods keep you safe. He dies on the way out, not my fault. Just saying. Right. Now it's time that we explored this room to see if it actually... See if there's anything in there. Wait, we can... Oh, yeah, we can walk in the wall.
Keeping an eye out.
We're going into unexplored territory, so let's... Right, stop. She's going to lead the way. Yeah, actually, no, we'll go this way, actually. Because that way, technically, that's coming back to where we were going. We were about to go, so...
This won't stop me for long. There,
that door wouldn't stop you for fucking ever. Like, at all. This will be trapped, so I'm going to let her get close to it and have a look. No, it wasn't. I was wrong.
Yeah.
So anywhere else to go this way? No.
Yeah.
Back into the war, guys.
Yeah? I'm just too good. It's a curse.
God, why'd I pick the cocky attitude for him? Huh. Oh, we can go... Wait. I didn't actually want to go down there, but I mean, shit, fuck it, whatever. We've gone down there now. Oh, fuck you. I went in the wrong way. That's about right.
Right.
Oh, well. You guys can run now. We've, It's up here that we need to be cautious, because I haven't been in here yet.
Keeping quiet.
Yeah, I think I've been everywhere else, apart from the upstairs of those ladders, but I don't really want to see what's up there yet. Yep, they're still here. Bring them out to the open. Oh, God. Pull the fuck out of there. I am perfectly fine with getting into a fight, but god damn it, run the fuck away.
Say the word.
Explode. Yeah, that one will do.
You better run!
Right, there we go. I look like I need some help. So before I do that, I'm actually going to use this spell on him again.
Let's go.
Give me some healing, please. Thank you.
Let's go.
That's it.
Looks like
Yeah? You're mine.
yeah, looks like we're going to just have to put up with ranged spells for now.
Let's go.
There we go. Let's move in. So, hey, we cleared this room out. Good to know. We still missed that one. Right. Okay. No. First things first. She's going to look around. Esme's going to do the looking.
Time for a nap.
Keep forgetting you got to be in scouting mode if you want to find traps. Rest of you, wait outside. Technically, she should not open jack shit right now, like trap-wise.
Would you look at this?
Okay, she detected the trap, that's good. Okay, the trap was disarmed, that's fine. Right.
Nothing will slip past me.
Alright, let's get our guys back dressed appropriately. Right, there we go. Now we can just go upstairs without too much effort. We'll go report to Nedmar and see how he is. And when he tells us he's fucking glorious, we'll get the key that we need. Now the problem is, I thought this was where the key would be needed. So where the hell is the key to his special fort? It might be somewhere up there, but we'll find out soon enough. You've returned. Have you found him? Are there any survivors? I need to rest. I'm going to get free rest if I can get it. Anyway, Gyurko is safe. He asked me to tell you that he's kept the carving you gave him as a boy. Nesmard's eyes widen. With sudden vigor, he rushes toward to grasp your arm. Oh, thank the gods, thank you. I did not think you could. That is, I feared. He shakes his head. I did not want him to meet the Pale Knight so soon. Nesmard pulls away, collecting himself. Here, what I promised you in return. He pulls a large iron key from the pocket of his robes and hands it to you. This will open the door into the scriptorium. He points west. And from there, you can reach the chapel and Lord Raedric without encountering quite so many guards. Take this too. I have little wealth to offer. Better to give something of use. I would entreat you before you go. Despite his shortcomings, Lord Raedric follows the gods with obedience, and he has Gilded Vale's best interest in mind. It may be that, with time, he can achieve what he desires. Please, consider this before you turn to violence. What does this key open? It's a master key, Nedmar wrings his hands as he speaks. It will not open every door, but will permit you access to the stairs leading down to the Lord's chapel. It will also open the door along the keep's main hall, but you will face heavy fighting if you go that way. You do not have much time. Whatever your interest, Lord Raedric will soon discover that one of his prisoners has escaped, and then we will lose the element of surprise. I thought you'd favour Colsic as Lord of Raedric's hold. I favour him as he is, a man of vision, but Colsic has a hunger in him for rule. Even if to good purpose, he is not led by his faith. Still, he is my friend, and I am willing to assist Colsic in restoring divine favour to the lands of Gilded Vale. Should Lord Raedric fall, that is. Ah, so this door over here. So now that we've rested up, everyone's feeling great. We can open this door and, you know, get some armor on. Alright. Quick save just for good measure. And because I don't want to have to repeat a lot of the shit, so for good measure. So, I'm very interested in what's going to happen. Yeah, I think just because I don't feel safe not doing this. Spells of protection, that would have to go on him. Apparently he has 2 lore. No, he doesn't. He must. He does. I know he... I'm going to say, I know for a fact he does. I don't know why the fuck I didn't think about... I keep forgetting we've got 3 mages, ladies and gentlemen.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I swear to God, that cat must be... very obvious. I'm guessing this is the fight against Lord Raedric. Let him approach. Flanked by a host of guards, all of whom regard you with a mute hostility, Lord Raedric the Seventh observes you from his throne, clad in ornate plate. His eyes have a hollow quality, and there is a pallor to the man's gaunt face that leaves his features showing stark against his dark unkempt hair. There's a dagger discarded upon one stone arm of the throne. A thin, crimson rivulet worms its way down the blade and past Raedric's fingers, even as he leans forward to regard you with a piercing gaze. Thought he'd be better looking, even with all the inbreeding. Though his face is calm, you notice Adir's hand straying towards his weapon, as though with a mind of his own.
It is unlike Kolsch to hire mercenaries, or foreigners for that matter. And you are not one of mine, so I cannot accuse you of treason.
His voice is low, a low rasp, his gaze fixed upon you. His fingers close loosely around the pommel of a dagger, as if to ascertain if it's still there, and then flinch away. You've come far closer than his people ever did. Raedric looks to his guards, who shuffle nervously, much too close. He looks back to you, a quiet infiltration done more skillfully than Kolsch could ever manage. I did not expect it.
What has my cousin promised you? Some grand reward? If he had any resources to his name, he would not covet mine. And if he had any honor in him, he would not have tried this here, now, when I have lost so much.
Kolsch's your cousin?
Oh yes. We are kin, he and I. He was raised within these walls, in fact, privy to all the privileges our family had to offer. But a greedy man always hungers after more than he receives, however bountiful. I was eldest, heir to the stewardship of our lands, and he was not.
The legacy brought chaos with it, panic and despair. Kolsch took advantage of that chaos, creating division in our ranks, luring loyal men and women to his cause. Good men, good women. Raedric's gaze goes distant for a moment, and then he glances at you, and his lip curls. He fled the keep, in time to hole up in the wilds beyond the village, to play at being commoner and court favour with the people. And while he plays the conqueror, the Vale suffers. Families, traders, all. I do not have enough men to guard the road and defend us from Kolsch's intrusion both. My attention suffers, and so my governance, my family. Raedric breathes out through his nose. Nor can I make the effort necessary to bring about the end to this curse if we are beset at all hours by his treacherous plots. What have you lost?
Much. There is a plague among us here in Gilded Vale. The legacy is but part of it. The rest is fear, heresy, perversion. Each incident alone is but the flicker of a candle, but together, a blaze that will destroy us.
The legacy is a test of faith. It has driven many to madness. They cling to hollow promises, to dark and terrible things. Each lie permitted feeds the fire. Every whisper from preening charlatans and venom-tongued midwives. The words of a false prophet. The promises of dead gods. He clenches a gloved fist.
The flame consumed her. My Ygritte.
Raedric looks...
our child with it.
Raedric looks at the dagger and his voice catches briefly in his throat. What happened there?
A just sentence.
Raedric turns his head slightly to regard the dagger. There is a sudden, careful stillness in the expression. His voice wavers, and in a moment of pang of grief crosses his face. Ygritte knew. She hid the verses from me, the tokens. She knew what I would make of them. The scattered god poisoned her against me, made her deaf to my instruction. Only when our son was born, that hollow thing, that monster, then we both knew that what her crimes had wrought. Raedric turns a baleful look upon you, jaw working, face flushed, and splotchy with emotion. He could not stand. He brings up a hand suddenly towards his temple, obscuring his face. What does Kolchak know of sacrifice? He would indulge himself. Let us succumb, one by one, and suffer bursts for punishment, until the final soul goes to its keeping, never to return, and Gilded Vale is but a barren land. You murdered your own wife, your child. I carried out the sentence. Would you have me give her an executioner? And the dear would we see to our own justice. Raedric sits back in his throne, his knuckles white upon the armrest. And that thing, that silent aberration, that was not alive to kill. His dark eyes narrow. Keep your resignations, trespasser. I have done my duty. Gilded Vale has done to suffer under your rule. It deserves a better leader. Raedric makes a low, huffing noise of disbelief. And you think Kolchak is that leader? What does he understand of what it means to be Thane? He has gathered a meagre assembly of illiterate farmers and scavenged to himself, and sends his suicidal action against my guards.
You are a pawn in Kolchak's designs, and he has kept his motivations from you for a reason. I wonder if you understand what it is you do, or what you might accomplish if you were better informed. You have proven your competence in your way, and had I such an ally, we might together put an end to Gilded Vale's woes, lift the curse once and for all, and in doing so, return us to a life where such strict measures are not necessary.
I like how there's like so many things we can't do because we don't have any of them. You know what? I think we're He's willing to listen, but he doesn't agree. What do you have in mind?
Good. The stakes are too high for rash action. Be assured Defiance Bay will hear of your assistance to me.
You are in a position to put a swift end to this rebellion. I have wasted too many resources on Kolchak, and paid the cost for it. Kill him, and I can refocus my attentions upon this blight. Between the priest and my Armanomancer, we can determine a cure. My family will be the last to suffer this legacy. I don't know. I think it's nice that someone's there to distract you from killing the rest of the town. Even if they're not the best neighbors these days. He has doubtless attempted to play you with lies, hoping to pull you to his side. He will permit you to approach him, so that he might work upon you further, and then you will have your opportunity. I'm not convinced. Defend yourself.
So be it. May the twinned god take pity upon your splintered soul, and scatter it to the winds.
Right, so we've got champion, paladin, bodyguard, archmage. Oh, fuck me. Right, take that champ. No, you take that champion. You take those. You back the fuck up quickly. I'll take that twat.
Hey.
Oh shit, I nearly died. I nearly dead.
Guess more homie for long.
Right. Something tells me attacking these guys wasn't the smartest idea I've ever had. Oh, for fuck's sake, using the wrong grimoire. Shit. Right now, I think this one would be best, so we'll use that. Knock, where are you? I actually don't know where you are. Oh, you're there. Knock, the favoured bereft down. Knock the bodyguard down.
Nothing's no good to me.
Well, they killed my mage, so I kind of have a problem because I can't fucking. Oh yeah, I can heal that there. Oh fucking hell! You've got to be kidding me. Fuck it. As you can see, this was like the most horrid idea I've ever had. Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, this wasn't a perfect idea. We may have to rethink our actions. Because something tells me we ain't gonna win this fight.
Hell, night, let him take me down!
Love.
I should have quick saved after I fucking put my armor on. Well. Well, this is a problem, because I'm not going to change my course of action, because that is the course of action I will take. I don't, like... Aldwyn isn't going to change his... Like, I'm not going to change Aldwyn's mind, like, because I can't win a fight. That's just stupid. We'll just have to, work around it.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you quick save, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, that was dumb.
Sure.
Don't touch that door, because no, that's dumb. Oh, damn.
Just like an adherent to go down fast.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to use the quick save too often, but holy shit, that was retarded. He didn't even open it yet. He, for some reason, got killed. So, yeah. Let's go examine that, and this time, we're still going to... I'm going to have to figure out how the fuck I'm going to win that fight, because we may have to turn the game onto easy to win it, and that's technically cheating, in my opinion. Oh, wait, did you do that?
Yeah.
Go scout.
Would you look at this?
Only usable ranger. That's well shit, no, not another ranger. Blood, still wet, runs from the woman's slit throat, soaking onto the sheets below.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I do like how I just literally walked past the edge of the hall, like, to basically ignoring them. You're meant to be going first. You're my fucking up front woman. Well. Oh yes, I must also switch your fucking book. I still don't think he's... Yeah, he's still not allowed to use third level spells though, which is kind of... Okay. Again, we're going to auto-save and a quick save. I'm going to see what's down here. I'm interested now. Okay. Oh, that's the door she would have let us in, I'm guessing. So, we need to somehow figure out how the hell to kill all those people. And without resorting to normal mode, preferably. Because that's, again, I consider that cheating. So, let's see what's up here. Yeah.
It is. What has my cousin promised you? Some grand reward? If he had any stop me from saving Gilded Vale? from doing what I must to see this curse lifted and our children restored. What purpose is there in that? No, you come to put a weaker man upon the throne for no reason but that he clamors for it and claim it just. You are a pawn in Kolsh's designs, and you have proven your competence in your way. And had I such an ally, we might take good.
You know, we'll go down the... this is still the same route, but we'll go this way. You're truly mad if you think I would ever help you.
So be it. May the twin...
Well, either way, it results in me having to fucking fight him. So, you know what? Let's extend... I'm going to extend this part a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see if we can actually, you know... do something about this. Use that on him. Get that bodyguard fucked over. Knock him on his ass. Knock him on his ass. You know what? Focus on them. And again, why the hell did I targeted so quickly? This happens in every video game I play. I'm always the fucking one targeted. And I always get my ass handed to me really quickly. If that gave him some extra health, good. Focus them down. So let's look at these guys' spells. Yeah, burn him, please. Right. Drink those potions you've got. Save your recovery for now.
Let's go.
Well, it looks like he died. That's unfortunate. Try and get that bodyguard out of the loop. Same with you. Okay, the bodyguard's out of the loop. Archmage, we want him out. Oh, okay, you've been knocked unconscious. That's unfortunate. Get a fucking potion down, you idiot, please. Thank you. You know, that's a great... Let's use that. On you two. Get that Archmage killed, please. Archmage is down. Let's use Necrotic Lance on you. You're keeping those guys occupied. You're down. I want that champion dead. Just use it so there, will you? You've still got other spells to use, which is great. You know what? Fuck the archer for now.
How may I help?
Bolt of electricity. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look in here. No, he'd have to disengage to miss that. Scroll of Tanglefoot, Hobble. It doesn't really do anything. Okay, you know what? Just use that on the Champion of Breath. You're going to hold Raedric in place. You're going to use a pot first, though. You're going to use... Again, he's going to keep healing.
Yes.
Let's just get... Shit. Without the healer, we have actually a lot of problems. It's made this too worthwhile now. That did not do enough damage. Use a pot, please.
Justice
on, we need to kill him.
That's not very helpful.
If we can't kill him, then we may actually lose this fight. And right now, we're getting very close to winning. That fucking potion, you prick. Yeah, we're not going to win this. As much as I'd like us to, ladies and gentlemen, we are definitely not going to win this. We've got too many people in heavy armor. And I got my head kicked in straight away, so I couldn't do anything.
Our number is diminishing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the next part, we'll have to deal with this, won't we? So fucking close.
Unite!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the next part, we will do it. Like, we'll get it done. Unfortunately, that'll have to be the next part. But you guys enjoyed. See you guys next part. See you guys then.